I'm never gonna fit in here. All the other boys in my new school make fun of me for doing the right thing.
That makes it hard to get along with kids who don't follow Jesus. You're like a puzzle piece living in the wrong puzzle. It's a great day here at Keys for Kids. I hope that you're doing well. As always, I'm Zach, and as always, I'm super glad that you're listening. Don't you hate it when you lose a piece when you're so close to finishing a puzzle? What might be even worse is trying to fit a piece from a different puzzle into the one in front of you. Being a Christian is a little bit like that. Even though you're a citizen in God's kingdom, you still live here on earth where not everyone follows God. Sometimes they'll make fun of you for doing the right thing, and that can hurt. Just remember, even if you feel like you don't fit in now, you'll always fit into God's kingdom. Our story today is called Fitting In. "Check this out!" exclaimed Jack. He sat holding his phone at the back of the bus, surrounded by a bunch of boys. Their eyes widened as they looked at the screen. "Ryan, come take a look!" shouted Jack. Ryan was sitting a few rows up. "No thanks," Ryan replied. "I'm at a really good part in my book." He knew what kind of pictures they were looking at. "Hey guys, the new kid thinks he's too good for us," said Jack. All the boys laughed. "I'll never fit in here," Ryan thought as he fought back tears, but one slipped out onto the page of his book just the same. After school, Ryan was reading at the kitchen table with his little brother Alex, who was having a glass of juice and playing with a toy car. In a burst of excitement, Alex crashed the car into his glass, spilling juice all over Ryan's book. "Look what you did! You're such a jerk!" Ryan shouted. "Ryan, you may not speak to your brother like that. Where did all this anger come from?" asked Mom as she came over to help with the mess. "I have to sit all by myself on the bus because all the other boys are looking at bad pictures," exclaimed Ryan. "I'm never going to fit in here." "Oh, honey," Mom said, putting her arm on his shoulder. "It will get better. I know it will." Just then, Alex started to cry. He had started working on a wooden puzzle and couldn't get a piece to fit. Ryan knelt beside him to help when he noticed something. "Silly Alex," he exclaimed. "You're trying to put the farmer into the city puzzle. You got your puzzles mixed up." "I think we all get our puzzles mixed up sometimes," said Mom. Ryan gave her a quizzical look. "The farmer fits just fine into the farm puzzle, and Ryan, you fit just fine into God's world. Because we trust in Jesus, we are sometimes going to feel like we don't fit in here. That's because we belong to a different world altogether. We're citizens of God's kingdom because Jesus has saved us and is making us more like Him." "I never thought of it that way," said Ryan. "I guess I do fit in after all." So what about you? Do you ever feel like you're a square peg in a round hole, like you just don't fit in? Jesus didn't fit in when He was on earth either. Because of your faith in Him, you may make different choices than your peers, and that's okay. It's because Jesus says you are not of this world. So just remember that you fit perfectly into His. Our key verse is found in the New Testament letter to the Romans, chapter 12, verse 2.
"Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind."
And our key thought for the day, you are accepted by God. Supercharge your relationship with God by joining the Keys for Kids Radio Superhero Club with a donation of $5 or more a month. And to thank you for your support, we'll send you an email every month with a variety of fun downloads. So power up with God each month at keysforkids.net/superhero. I'm Zach. Thanks for listening to Keys for Kids.